Unfortunately, we all now won't hear voices in our heads for Kevin Owens, as Kevin Owens announced last night on Friday Night SmackDown that unfortunately he will not be competing at WrestleMania due to a career-threatening neck injury. That is really unfortunate. I feel so bad for Kevin Owens. I really hope he's okay, because that's such a huge blow to WrestleMania. Breaks my heart. So with that, now we have to ask that question of what do we do? We're 2 weeks away from WrestleMania, and the Viper Randy Orton needs an opponent. So I'm here to ask that question. Who will Randy Orton, who will the Apex Predator, go against at WrestleMania? What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. And we're going to kick this off without further ado with Nick Aldis, SmackDown's general manager. The reason why I'm saying that is because Randy Orton RKO'd Nick Aldis last night for no reason. Nick Aldis was a former NWA champion. Nick Aldis was a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion. I believe the first match the first ever All Out pay-per-view was Cody Rhodes versus Nick Aldis. That was a huge match at that card. This would give Nick Aldis a really cool spot for him to showcase his skills, especially to do it at WrestleMania against Randy Orton. Randy Orton would keep him safe. Randy Orton would keep him protected. And I think that's exactly what you would want. And I feel like Nick Aldis would get the job done. And it would just be a really cool experience for him to show everything that he's capable of. I feel like it would just be a really cool thing to do for Nick Aldis at WrestleMania if he was able to go one-on-one with the Viper, Randy Orton. Next on my list is someone who was announced that they recently just signed. We're talking about Rusev Day. If they brought my boy Rusev back, if they brought Rusev back for WrestleMania against Randy Orton, oh, sign me up. I would love if they kind of did it how they did Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 38. I think it would be so damn cool if they just gave Randy Orton a mystery opponent. So then then we get to speculate, we get to talk. Randy Orton's in the middle of the ring, like, who's my opponent? Who is it? Who is it? And you hear that Rusev music, and you see that boy Rusev come out, the crowd's gonna pop. Rusev is a guy. Rusev is one of the guys that he had a really good career in WWE, but he never was just able to fully get there because he ran into John Cena. Specifically, WrestleMania 31, Rusev probably should have beat John Cena. Rusev did not. Rusev was one of the most impressive United States champions there were. Rusev was a dog. Rusev was a rising star. And it just didn't work. Rusev went to AEW, did some solid things, and now he's back. Rusev versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania, you can sign me up for that. Next on my list, Solo Sikoa. I know people probably aren't going to like this, but Solo has done a very good job. And I know people really don't mess with Solo like that. First off, theme song is a slapper. Theme song is a banger. But if you really think about everything WWE has thrown at Solo Sikoa, he hasn't really missed on any of it. He was given an impossible task once Roman Reigns lost at WrestleMania 40 to basically carry the story all the way through the summer. He had to become the tribal chief, recruit new members into it to make it feel like a big deal. He then had to face Cody Rhodes in the main event of SummerSlam, then to keep going into the fall, and then have the match with Roman Reigns on Raw and Netflix debut. They did a Solo Sikoa was very underrated in 2024. He had a very successful year. And why not reward it with Solo Sikoa versus Randy Orton? I don't think that's a bad idea. I'm not mad if they do Solo Sikoa versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 41, because Solo would deserve this match, and I would be really happy for Solo to get his first real match at WrestleMania, and it's against the Viper, Randy Orton. And the last person on my list is the person who I would love to see. It's my choice to face Randy Orton in 2 weeks at WrestleMania. It's that boy, Alistair Black. I was a huge Alistair Black fan, especially when he was in NXT and my boy used to do the sit-up. Yo, he used to get me hype. His ring skills were like that, and he was such a cool character. And then he got to the main roster, and it just really didn't work. Just didn't work under Vince's creative, but he was his most dominant under Triple H's creative. And oh my God, to see Alistair Black return at WrestleMania 41, the crowd's going to go stupid. I promise you. It would be a crazy debut. And it's something I think we would all love and enjoy. I would be so happy to see Alistair Black versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. That low-key could be a banger of a match. I'm telling you. These are just matches. Obviously, storylines probably are getting thrown out the window because this is we're talking about a match that's going to happen in 2 weeks. WrestleMania is right around the corner. And this Kevin Owens news is not the best news. I hope it's storyline, but right now it's looking like it's not storyline. This is the best we can do just to give us a match, just to give us something so Randy Orton still gets his WrestleMania moment. I say, when you ask the question, who should Randy Orton face at WrestleMania? My pick is Alistair Black. Now, the important thing about all of this is, who do you guys think should replace Kevin Owens at WrestleMania? Let me know in the comments below.